3 years ago this week, Joe Biden gaffed again, implying we were in the 20th century. Conservatives, of course, loved it. Biden, plenty of gaffes over the years. Also, a lot of the strange incidents caught on camera. There's been some talk, and I like the idea of Joe Biden possibly running for president. I wonder if the gaffes would be an issue because a lot of these issues, Lewis, they're funny and they're kind of weird things he said. But legislatively, I think Joe Biden is one of the best progressives out there right now.
I like Joe Biden, despite these gaffes. You know, he's not always the slickest when it comes to speaking, but he's a smart guy, and I think we both agree with his policies.
A few funny ones. He was once talking about Delaware's American Indian population, and I don't mean Native American. I mean American Indian, as in people from India who have come to the United States. He said, you cannot go to a 7-Eleven or a Dunkin' Donuts unless you have a slight Indian accent. I'm not joking. He once said, look, John McCain's last-minute economic plan does nothing to tackle the number one job facing the middle class. And it happens to be, as Barack says, a 3-letter word, jobs, J-O-B-S, jobs. On the stimulus package, he said, quote, if we do everything right, if we do it with absolute certainty, there's still a 30% chance we're going to get it wrong, which did not necessarily inspire that much confidence, Lewis. Although I get what he's saying, which is even if you do everything right that you can plan for, unexpected factors can make something not go right.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. But still, it sounds funny when you say absolute certainty and then a percent chance of getting it wrong.
On President Obama, he said, you got the first mainstream African American who is articulate and bright and clean and a nice looking guy. I mean, that's a storybook, man. And I still don't know what it was he was trying to say when he said that.
I don't either, but I think he insulted pretty much every other African American in the country except for Barack Obama.
And of course, the top classics, he called Africa a nation. He promised us that President Obama has a big stick. And also the infamous big effing deal, Lewis. We don't even have time to go over all of them. I think if President Joe Biden became a thing, we would have many gaffes over his first 4-year term. But I think we also would have a really, really bright guy and a real progressive politician. And if Joe Biden does announce that he is running, I think there is going to be some serious thought to give balancing the progressivism of Bernie Sanders versus the possibly better shot that Joe Biden would have at ultimately being president of the United States. I am already thinking about this possibility.
I think it's getting a little late, isn't it? I mean, isn't he kind of running out of time here to get the train rolling?
I heard that he is going to make some kind of announcement in September, and that would be plenty of time.
Well, we will see. Certainly would make the race more interesting.